Hello, Taurus and Girl Coaches. This is Amina from Soulmate, and before I go any further, I want to say that you are gonna fall in love. Either you are already falling in love with someone, or you're gonna fall in love with someone very, very soon. Someone who's gonna bring out the best in you. Now, coming back to the intro, and then I'll go back to this message. Please keep in mind that these are general messages. They may or may not resonate with each and every one of you. So, if you resonate with them, please like and subscribe to the channel. If you cannot resonate with them, just let them fly, and just take good advice from them. Also, since I started doing weekly readings, I sometimes get career advice from them. So if your career is in the cards layout as read, I will explain that to you. But if it's a purely love reading, I will tell you that as well, because sometimes it's purely love reading. Depends on the spread, but I am mostly getting career advice as well, so I'll explain both sides to you. Alright, so coming back to the messages and the pre-shuffle which I did for you, while I was meditating on your cards and pre-shuffling, I picked up on this energy of being in, sometimes you're in love, and sometimes you enjoy it so much that you're like, you enjoy the company of the other person so much that you want to be with that person. That person brings out the best in you. That's a completely different kind of feeling. That's a completely different kind of love, I would say. I would not call it soulmate, twin flame kind of relationship, and no, that's not that, because soulmates have a long journey. But anyways, trying to get back to the point is that you are gonna get like I said, either you are already in love with someone like that, or you will be very soon getting an opportunity to be in love with someone who brings out the best in you. The feeling of excitement, not the kind of excitement that you get from love, but feeling of excitement that you get from being with someone who is, I always say this word for relationships, having brain sex only. For me, a relationship is good only if you can have brain sex. If you cannot have brain sex with a person, that's a relationship a waste of time. So this is that kind of relationship where you can have brain sex with a person, like you can connect with them at all levels. They would be very hyper, very enthusiastic, very fun loving, and take you on a lot of road trips. That kind of vibes, because that is the kind of vibe which I got. For those of you who are tapping into career, I would say this message was definitely not for you. But at the same time, while I was meditating on your cards, I got this feeling of falling off the track. Like when you're in love, you do crazy shit together. So be careful about that a little bit. Just don't go reckless in a relationship or love. If something is exciting is coming your way, you want to make sure that it lasts, and you don't want to just waste the opportunity in doing something foolish. Let's get into your reading and see what's the tarot has to say about this. Three of Pentacles is the overall energy you're currently in right now. This is not your week's energy, this is the overall energy. The phase you are going through right now is that you are trying to work hard on things. Maybe it's you working on yourself, maybe it's you working hard at work, maybe it's you working hard in a relationship, but you are working hard towards a particular goal. You want to achieve something in life. You want to be someplace. You're like, this is not Eight of Pentacles, but still this person is some of you might be also improving your social life here. Yes, some of you are also working on improving their social life, but you are working hard towards improving yourself. Whether it's your career, you're trying hard to improve your work, and that's going to improve your finances. And in terms of love, if you're single, you're working on yourself in manifesting what you want. If you are in a relationship, you're working in that you're working in the right direction in that particular relationship. All right, let's get into your week. Taurus, 18 to the 25th of June 2018. Here you are, the Star card, and the Nine of Cups. Like I said, some of you are working on your social skills, and we have the Nine of Cups. I'm not gonna take that. The High Priestess, the Devil card, Queen of Wands, and Seven of Pentacles. I need to put this back. Alright, so some of you, not some of you, during this week, you are feeling like blessed. Off the bat, honestly. You are now this reading is gonna be, like I said before, I will explain both sides if there are. Yes, this reading can apply to both love and career and finances. So you are, during this week, you're full of hope. You have this contentment inside you. You have this healing, beautiful, thoughtful energy inside you, which is making you glow in terms that you have this star shining on you, which means that you are shining bright right now. That glow, which I was about to say, is that you are shining bright right now. Whether it's you healing from an emotional situation, whether you are kind of going through something, and then finally realizing that okay, and this was something not for me, but you're full of hope and you have a lot of inner peace right now. So you're definitely healing. It's also about and the Star card is also about creativity and a lot of inspiration coming to you in terms in different areas of life. So for those of you looking for inspirations and tapping into career and finances right here, you will get a lot of inspiration for different new projects you can delve into right now, and it's time to actually indulge yourself in these kinds of activities, because it's high time for you. It's fortunate time for you. It's a blessed time for you. You will be successful in whatever you will do, because your creativity is in the flow right now. You have you have had this complete healing which you need to do. For those of you who are single, just know that you have healed from emotional trauma. If you were in previous relationships, or if you are looking for something, you are in a perfect shape to attract or manifest whatever you want in your life, in terms of love, because when you have inner love, you have inner peace, you have loving, healing energy inside you, and you radiate it, because if you see this woman, she is radiating this energy through her forehead. You radiate it. You attract people towards you who are at the same energy level as you are, and you are currently at a very good energy level. And for those of you who are already in a relationship, I would say that it's high time in your relationship. You are where you want to be. You've left your past behind. You have worked on this relationship here. You have definitely come a long way in this relationship, and you're feeling blessed right now. You're feeling hopeful for future with this particular individual, and you should be, because we have 9 of Cups here. You are socializing like a social butterfly during this week. Arranging house parties for people, hopping bars. For those who are single, I see a lot of parties going on. Working on yourself, whether it's working on yourself. So here you're working on yourself socially. But sometimes 9 of Cups is also about masking your pain behind sadness. But I don't see you being sad here. I will see it from the clarifiers. I don't see you being sad. Like I said, 9 of Cups is about masking your pain behind social gatherings and all that. But no, I think you're socializing because you want to just mingle a lot. You have been in a hiding place, and now that you've healed, which you are feeling blessed. You're full of hope. You're full of inner peace. You want to celebrate it. You want to go out with your friends. You want to work on things. You are feeling creative. So you're like, I want to celebrate it with my friends and family. Mostly friends. Sometimes strangers as well. Anyways, with the High Priestess card here in this position, I would say that although you are like currently in a complete state of inner peace and hope and healing, whether it's emotional trauma or any other sort of trauma you've been through in the past. I just heard the word magic, but I don't know. High Priestess is never a card for magic. Wait, I'm getting a lot of messages right now. Alright, yes, it's about you working your magic here. So, having this High Priestess card in this particular position here is asking you that during this week, you're feeling blessed, you're feeling hopeful, you're feeling full of inner peace. and you are kind of showing it through your actions by socializing more. But keep this thing in mind, that in order to attain a real level of success in your life, um, you have to always work your magic thoughtfully. You'll have to here, you are socializing a lot, but you have to put in a lot of thought and effort, and also neutrality. Don't overindulge yourself into things which might disturb your aura and process of healing. You need to be neutral. You need to take initiation, and you need to yes, you need to be very creative, in the sense that you should take the first step in everything. If you don't, if you fall behind, you will be yeah, you don't have the, what do I say, liberty of falling behind. You have to trust your instincts here. Whatever challenge might come your way, just trust your instincts, trust your intuition, and be in a neutral place. Don't judge anyone. Be in a neutral place. During this week, you might kind of struggle with this thing, where you will be either biased towards something or someone in your life, or you will your balance, your neutrality is, being neutral is it's gonna be something of a challenge for you. Also, you might hesitate in certain areas of your life to take initiative, and you need to work on them. And with the devil card here, it's telling me that all this socializing is probably taking turn on you. Just watch out what you're doing. You have to be a little careful. You don't have to allow any other person to control you or your reactions. Don't overindulge in alcohol. Don't socialize so much that other people start taking you for granted, and your reactions for granted. You need to be victorious. You need to come out of it victorious. Whatever situation you are in, you need to work so hard. You need to take so much initiative and bring in creativity. Use your intuition, your gut feeling, that you need to come out of it. You don't, like I said here, you cannot afford to be in the second place. You have to take the initiative. Here I'm telling you, you have to win. You don't only have to take the initiative, you have to win. Someone might try to steal your shine during this week. Just be very careful of them. Otherwise, I see I see some brand new opportunity coming towards you. I see someone with the Queen of Wands here. I would have said that you are taking on this energy, but you're already taking on this energy. You've already taken on this energy. This is a brand new opportunity coming towards you. Someone who's way too fun loving, someone who can. Here's my messages which I got. This is someone who's very good at maintaining a balance between their love life and career, like who has the best of both worlds. This is someone who just love to hang out, who loves to enjoy. Probably you meet them at one of these social gatherings you are going to so frequently during this week. You might meet them over there. Yes, you'll probably meet them over a social gathering which either you are arranging or you are going to. Could be in Aries or any other fire sign, but she's very fiery. He or she. I'm just declaring the card. Very fiery energy. But at the end of the day, I would give you this one piece of advice, that you have to be a little more patient. You have worked on yourself here. You have healed. Now you are working again. Like your overall energy shows that you're working hard on developing yourself in terms of every aspect, but you have to hold on to your patience a little longer. I'm not saying things are being delayed. Opportunity is coming towards you, but at the same time you have to be patient with that opportunity. Don't just rush into things. Don't just be very reckless, like I said before. That recklessness, that needs to be avoided. For those of you, I don't really in this love circle, I forgot, for those of you who are connecting in terms of career and finances, be a little careful in your work environment. You need to be more creative. You need to take the initiative. If your boss is asking for a report or something, just go for it. Bring your best game in this particular week. You want to be in the good books. You need to be in the good books these days. I'm not saying you're in trouble or something, but if you do that, you will have a lot of good opportunity. You have this brand new opportunity coming towards you. If you take initiative, if you try to be creative and you overcome any fears or any sort of problems which you might be having, you have to overcome it, because you have this if once you overcome this, you have this brand new opportunity coming towards you, and you have to be a little more patient with that particular opportunity. Get some clarifiers for you. What is this clarifier doing here? What is this clarifier doing here for Taurus? Oh yes, like I said before, I wouldn't say it's a karmic situation until I see the World card. Yes, it was a karmic situation, whatever you were going through, and your new beginning has started. Your cycle of world karmic cycle has ended, and your new beginning has started, because you have healed. You are full of inner peace. You're full of hope. You're full of energy. You are blessed right now. What is this Nine of Cups doing here? What is this Nine of Cups doing? Alright, I tried to put it back, but it came out right again. Okay. So, for a minute fraction of you are masking your pain by socializing. You have walked away from 8 full cups, not spilled. You walked away from something which was like at the brink of success, um, and now obviously you're trying to mask that pain. This was something which was golden for you, and you walked away from it because you had the fear of you didn't want to take the risk. You didn't want to lose. You walked away from it, and you were trying to probably this is because of karma. This could be because of karma. And that's why you are socializing a lot. I tried to put this card back. It flipped twice in the deck, but like half flipped. I tried to put it back twice and it came out again, so this has to be it. For those of you who are trying to work on their social life right now, I would say that you are doing this not, for most of you this could be for masking your pain. For some of you this could be because you missed out on an opportunity right before it was a success, and now you think that you need to work on yourself and your social life in order to get back into the game. This could apply to both love and career. What is this High Priestess? High Priestess, don't abandon your ships. Like I said, you have to come out of it victorious. These two cards are linked. You have to come out of it victorious. Don't just walk away when help is around the corner, when help is inside you. Don't let your fear define you. You have to admit this fact that you've done this before. You've abandoned your ship before. You don't want that sadness to come back and haunt you and haunt your present. You're already working hard. I can see that. Just don't abandon when you're this close to achieving what you want. What is this double card? See, that fear of pain is all over your clarifiers. You have healed. You have closed a karmic cycle. Then why are you bothered by your past? Why are you so fearful? And why are you letting your past come back and haunt your present? Because that's gonna destroy each and everything if you don't stop it. You have this opportunity coming towards you and it's brilliant, but you are shitting all over it with your fear and anxiety and your fear of abandonment. This Queen of Wands right here. Queen of Wands is the Justice. Something which was wrong, something which wronged you in the past. karmic debt has been paid. Justice has brought you this new opportunity. Justice is bringing you this new opportunity. So you need to get out of this sad, regretful, hurtful feelings that you are carrying on from your past. It is the 7 of Pentacles doing here. Oh yes. Definitely an opportunity coming towards you, because 2 of Wands and Knight of Swords. You have come this far and you have something coming fast towards you. Just hold on a little longer. Just hold on a little longer. Alright guys, I hope, since I can see that you're already working on yourself, I want you to pay a little more attention towards it. You should work a little more on yourself. You should let go of the past pain. Whatever happened, it's all been forgiven. Otherwise this justice would not have been here, and this opportunity, this justice would not have brought you this new opportunity. Which is coming towards you and telling you that you have come this far, with 2 of Wands energy here, telling you that you have come this far. Just wait a little bit. Alright, take good advice from it, and make good use of it. Alright, bye guys. I'll see you next week.